Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. I think we're good. I hope it doesn't, glitch this time. Whatever happened last time, I don't know. Does it sound good? Is it fuzzy? I don't know. How is everyone doing? Happy Saturday. I cannot believe that Christmas is next week. What? Where did the time go? What happened? I feel like I was just putting up the decorations and now we'll have to take them down soon. It is so very sad. But we're gonna have a good time. I don't know, you guys can't really see. There is a lot to talk about. I'm going to give people a few minutes to join us, and then we're going to jump into the stuff and the things. But I did want to mention, yes, The Mandalorian. We will talk about that, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I hate when people spoil things. It's just not, it ruins the fun of watching the show. So I'll be talking about The Mandalorian at the very end of this live stream. That way we can all hang out, chat, and then those who have not seen it yet can leave at the end and then come back and then watch the end if they would like to. And then those who are excited to talk about it as well, then they can just stay till the very, very end, if that makes sense. Because I want to make sure everyone still hears all the other information I have to go over without spoiling The Mandalorian. But I am very excited to talk about it. So I feel like this live stream is going to be a little bit over an hour today because there's just so many things. So as we give people a few minutes to join us, I did, of course, want to show the cup of the day. This is the hot chocolate party themed live stream. So I have my Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party spirit jersey on. These fun, crazy gingerbread earrings. I thought they'd be fun with the cookie ears. We're all festive hype today. And we have our hot chocolate. How cutesy in the Cozy Christmas. That's really hot. The Cozy Christmas little Mickey Mouse mug. Kind of has like a retro vibe. It is very big. Very big. And my little marshmallows are melting in there. How cutesy. If you guys are also having a mug with hot chocolate or coffee or whatever it may be, tea, send a picture of it to me over on Instagram. I'd love to see everyone kind of at this party with your mugs. I'd love to see all the different mugs. I did want to show you guys, I found this one at Home Goods. I almost used this one, but I wanted to make sure I could show it good because it says Holiday Mischief with this cutesy little stitch on it. I thought it was so very adorable. Again, this is from Home Goods and they had a bunch of them. So many of them. And I thought that would be fun to show you. Also, I do have some news about Stitch. I guess I can just start getting into it here. Wow. Shop Disney UK announced the other day that there is going to be a new monthly series happening. I believe this is what will be taking over the Minnie Mouse The Main Attraction collection. Wow. Okay. It is called, I believe, Stitch Mischief. Hold on one moment. Let me get my notes for the day. Shop Disney US did not announce this yet, but I believe it will be the same, the Minnie Mouse, The Main Attraction thing. It was all kind of the same thing going on, with the keys and stuff and all that. So it is called Stitch Crashes Disney. That is the name of the series that is happening, confirmed for Shop Disney UK. That will be a monthly thing that happens. There will be more information coming out, they said, in very early January because that's when the series will start. So, as I said, it was not mentioned for Shop Disney US, but it most likely will be for Shop Disney US. So I know there are many, many Stitch fans out there. So I'm interested I'm interested to see what this set will be like. but I don't know if I'm gonna collect it. Now, the reasoning is because I want to see what the items are first. As I said in the all the Minnie Mouse videos, I wouldn't have been collecting those if I didn't like the items, because there were series before this year that they did monthly for Shop Disney and the Disney Store, and I just didn't like them. So I might not be collecting it. It depends what it is. If they're pins, I have no idea. No clue. I don't think it's going to be like the Minnie Mouse series where there's a lounge fly and ears and things every single time. I don't know what it's going to be. They haven't said anything yet. So January for sure we'll be talking about that, because that sounds super exciting. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that here in this live stream for those in the UK that will for sure be coming to you. Now, I see many messages in the chat here about the McDonald's box. I showed this in the video yesterday. I hope you guys liked the video yesterday. I tried to make it a little bit longer. I wanted to make sure to show the stuff and the things again, because like I said at the beginning of this, it's kind of sad that it's gonna be done soon. So I wanted to make sure I included that and make the video a little bit longer. I don't know. Anyway, I was so surprised to see this. Honestly, I'm looking for the Minnie and Mickey in the Runaway Railway car toy, which I ended up just ordering on eBay. Because I go and I'm like, whoa, why'd they change it so soon? I think there was just so much back and forth between them, figuring out the QR codes and the boxes, and it was just all misprinted, messed up. So they just, that was it. That's what happened. I think that this box is really cool too. Love the colors, love seeing all the characters. I'm very excited to see this movie. It comes out next week. There are already a lot of really good movies coming out next week. I'm very, very excited to see this. And although this says only in theaters, it is only going to be on Disney Plus now. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. And from what I understand of it, you don't have to pay separately for it, which is great. Cool thing. And then here was the little toy I got that I showed in yesterday's video too. It might be a little bit better to see in the video, but it's all sparkly, little rainbow, little cutesy. Love him. Cannot wait to pick up more of them. I only got that one so far just because I don't know what's going on. Those are happening now. The toys only seem to last a month. So that's it. How many toys in the Soul collection? I think there are 6. Someone sent me a picture. No, there actually might be 8 of the keychains. I can pull up a picture. Where is this shirt from? This shirt is from the 2019 Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Walt Disney World. What a time. I do have mugs that of when I went last year. Cannot believe it. Here we go. Okay, there are 6. 6 toys of all of the characters. The art style of this movie looks really fun, so I'm just excited to see it. I haven't even watched the full trailer of it yet. I kind of want to just go into it not knowing anything. I don't know why. I just so nice. It's just yep. The trailer is out for Soul. I've seen all the different clips of it. I've seen some parts of the trailer on TV, but I didn't watch the entire thing. Maybe I should. Oh no, it's lagging. Oh no. We'll give it one moment. I don't know if this is still hot yet. I literally just made this and then ran in here to get on the stream. Oh, don't you always hate you're just about to drink something hot and is this gonna burn my mouth? Maybe. Oh no. Yep. Just a little bit toasty. I'm so strange. I'm sorry. Okay. Where are the gingerbread ears from? These are from Walt Disney World, Disneyland last year. They do have ones very similar to these this year, but I don't think they're as good of quality as these ones that they released last year. That's just my personal opinion. I did show ears very similar to this, like in the Disney store vlogs that I did like 2 weeks ago now, and you could see them maybe a little bit better there because I didn't pick up the new ones for this year. As we get people here, just a couple more minutes, and then I'll jump into all of the movies and shows. Oh my goodness. I did want to mention real quick too, I am doing a giveaway over on Instagram. I know I mentioned this yesterday, but for those who missed it, I'm giving away the child Funko Pop, the lightsaber key, and then the Disney Cupcake wristband and the things. So if you would like to enter that, make sure to check out my Instagram that is linked down below in this live stream and on all the other videos and in the about section of the channel and all those things. That giveaway ends tomorrow morning. So if you'd like to enter, it is international, and that's going on there too. So there's going to be giveaways going on everywhere, all over the place. So just stay tuned to the channel. As I mentioned yesterday, there's big news coming here at the very beginning of January. Cannot wait to share with you. It's a lot planned, a lot of fun times. Should I make hot chocolate? I'm in Florida, so it's not cold. So I don't know. I was feeling the hot chocolate because there's snow. Like the window's just all blurry because just the white snow and the sun are just blinding. So that's why it's all funky up here. So hot chocolate sounds great. Or I am. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if it's any. I feel weird. I feel weird drinking this right now. Because then it's awkward silence, but it's really good. Really, really good time. Yes, snow. Snow is everywhere. Kylo is super confused. It's like taller than him, and he doesn't know where to do his thing outside. So that's really funny. Really funny time. All right, let's jump into everything. We got 13 minutes so far. Hopefully that's enough time. If you have to step out of the live stream, come back another time, or if you missed it and you're rewatching it, welcome. All of the things. Is it Kylo's first time seeing snow? No. He's seen it before, but I think this is the first time where it's like really, really like high. Like there was a lot of snow, and he's just like, huh? Like I love when it snows overnight, and then he goes outside and he's like, who put this? Why is this here? Like he doesn't know what to do, and I just think that's really funny. All right, so if you did not know, Disney recently announced their whole list of things, movies and shows coming to theaters to Disney Plus for all of their different properties, companies, whatever term you would like to use. So today we're going to be starting off with the Disney info here, and I'm going to be kind of reading from this just because I don't want to forget what I'm saying, because there are so many things I can't even remember all of them, and some of them do have kind of like rough dates of when they're going to come out, but we really don't know. So there are currently entertainment series in development for Disney Plus, one of them being not officially titled yet, Beauty and the Beast, and that will be like a series like before Beauty and the Beast happens. So it'll be like before the movie, like a little bit more about the Beast and like how he got more into that situation and like maybe some of Belle. We really don't know much about it, but that sounds very interesting. Whenever they announced that, I was kind of like, we don't need it, but I think it will be pretty cool maybe to hear a little bit more about the characters, get a little bit more info about the characters. I don't know. But I think it'll be interesting. Some of the shows I'm like, I don't know if we need it, but I'm still gonna watch them. Disney Plus is gonna have so many shows now. I don't know when I'm gonna watch them all. There's so many things. I still have a couple shows I didn't get to finish yet, so I'm definitely those definitely at the top of my list to watch. Now that Mando's over, no, I'm gonna talk about Mando at the end. I'm sorry. Distracted. There's also going to be a new reimagined version of the classic Swiss Family Robinson. Never seen Swiss Family Robinson. Definitely, I put it right whenever I got Disney Plus. I scrolled through all the old movies that like I haven't seen yet, put them on the list. So the original one of that, I do plan to watch because I'd like to learn more about it because it is like in Magic Kingdom. There's the little area of it. So this whole reimagined version, I think will be interesting. I'm not really sure. I guess it's just retelling the story again, just with new actors, new Kylo's barking. I think it'll be interesting. Very interesting. And then there's also the studio is developing the Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and that will be based off the book series. I feel like I saw, like I read the Percy Jackson book like in school at one point, but I really don't know anything about it because it wasn't really Disney till recently, so I guess I'll have to see what that's about. But that will be an interesting series. Yes, a series. See, I read all the Star Wars announcements and I read all the Pixar ones. I heard about the Disney ones, but I really didn't like get into looking into those, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh. I didn't know Percy Jackson was owned by Disney now. Yeah, so that was just like with the, I think it was Fox. That was on the whole Fox deal. I'm not gonna like get into Percy Jackson and stuff. Like I don't know if I'll even watch it. I feel like I watched part of the movie. Like I said, I don't know. I read the book or saw part of the movie, but like I'm not really of interest to me. So I don't know. If you are interested, if you like the books, then that's super exciting. Awkward silence. Yes. Yes. Am I going to buy more fig pins? Yes. Yes, I'm excited to see what other ones they come out with. They've had a lot of really great Disney ones recently, so I'm definitely going to see more of those. Are you into Marvel? You don't talk about it much. I am, but like there really hasn't been much new with Marvel recently, and I really don't get a lot of the merch for it. But whenever Avengers Campus opens, that's when you'll see more of it for sure. I just really don't have space to like make a whole Avengers pop shelf or anything like that. So that's why what I like Disney, Star Wars, like they're like top, and then Marvel's like right below that because I didn't get into that till like the past like 2 years. So it's still there, still love it, but Star Wars is more than that. Okay. So many questions. I'm so sorry. Marvel has like 1,000 pops alone. There are so many characters for Marvel. Like I can't. I do have like my top Marvel I did the Marvel ranking video on this channel, and literally my top movies are my top favorite Marvel characters. So I do have the Collector, Groot, and Spider-Man pops. I'd like to get like Iron Man or something at some point because I like Iron Man, but Guardians of the Galaxy, good time. I will get into more of like the Marvel announcements too here in a bit. So let's jump back to the Disney for a moment. Disney Television Studios are also in production of 4 live-action series set to debut on Disney Plus in 2021. So the following: the Mighty Ducks movie Game Changers. The Mighty Ducks is a great movie. Watched it before, so they're doing a whole like second movie to that, from my understanding. This movie Turner and Hooch. Never heard of that before. Big Shot, a celebration. It's like a basketball movie. And The Mysterious Benedict Society is based on another book series, which will be another live action series. So those are all going to be series. I think I said movies before. Those will all be series. I think I'm excited most for like the Mighty Ducks one out of the 4, and I really haven't heard of the other ones before. Thanks. We got some mail. You guys can't really see it. Okay. I will get that here in a moment, but some mail just arrived at the door. Okay. All right. Okay. There was also some stuff announced for National Geographic, which will also be coming to Disney Plus. I'm not really gonna go over that though, just because it's not like super Disney based. So I'm gonna move on here to Lucasfilm. The Lucasfilm list is absolutely insane. So let me just read over all of them real quick, and then we can kind of discuss what's going on. So, the first of the projects on this list is the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney Plus. Cannot express to you how excited I am for that. And Hayden Christensen is going to return as Darth Vader. So if you liked episode 3, you're going to love this series for sure. I'm very excited to see that. There are also going to be 2 series set in the Mandalorian timeline, and those series will be called Rangers of the Republic and Ahsoka. So there is going to be an Ahsoka series. What a time. I personally need to rewatch the Clone Wars. I only remember seeing like the first 2 seasons, and then I watched the last like 6 episodes of the most recent season, which confusing but a good time watching it so out of order like that. So definitely on my list kind of over this winter break time is to watch the Clone Wars. There are 7 seasons of it, so it's going to be a little bit of time, but there's so much going on that I need to like get back on track with the timelines because they are all over the place, which I'll get back to here at the end of the live stream when we talk about the Mandalorian. Wow, what a time. Cannot wait for the new Indiana Jones. Same here. Yes, love Indiana Jones. I know that's something I probably really haven't talked about much, except for whenever I went to Disneyland 2 years ago. I mean, I guess almost 3 years ago now. Love the Indiana Jones ride. Cannot wait for the new movies. Yeah, I would like to rewatch all of those again in order because it's been a while. Because it's been like all Star Wars recently, and I'm excited to see Indiana Jones again. Hopefully in the theater. I'd love to see that on the big screen. And now it's lagging again. Maybe. Give it a second. Oh no. Oh no. Not lagging. Looking good. We're good. All right. Cool stuff. So, I'm just exciting time. All right, let me jump back to this list here. Additional new Star Wars titles announced for Disney Plus include the shows Andor, based off of Captain Cassian Andor from Rogue One. What a movie. Cannot wait to learn more about him. There's also going to be Star Wars The Bad Batch, based off of the Clone Wars as well. So that's why I need to catch up on Clone Wars to now watch this show. There will also be Star Wars Visions, which is like an anime type Star Wars show. Lando. Yes, cannot wait to see that one too. I'm just so excited for all of these. I don't know how to say this. Acolyte, probably butchered that so much, and a droid story. Love the droids. Long time ago, still to this day, R2-D2 was my favorite. Whenever I first got into Star Wars so many years ago, R2-D2, loved him. Loved R2-D2. We were at Disney the one year, and we bought one like little R2-D2 droids. What a time it was. What a time it was. Love him, so I cannot wait to hear more about that. The studio will also be revisiting Willow in a new series. Excited to see what that's about. And, December 2023, the next feature film in the Star Wars franchise is called Rogue Squadron. That will be interesting. I can't believe that seems so far away, though, which is kind of sad, but we're going to have all these series in between to keep the hype going, so all good. Not complaining about that. Also, the Indiana Jones, which we just talked about, that goes along with the Lucasfilm and things, so that's all for Lucasfilm, but oh man, that's a lot of stuff. Gonna bring in a lot more storylines, characters, all over the place, madness. Like, I need to start writing down what's going on, just because all the names, all the planets, all the so much. I don't even know what else to say. So many things. Jumping to Walt Disney Studios, they also announced some very interesting things. Hocus Pocus 2 is in their lineup of movies for Disney Plus. I gave my thoughts on Hocus Pocus 2 this year. What are they going to do in the second one? No clue, but maybe the CGI will be a little bit better, you know? Nothing against it. Enjoyed it. I see how it was a classic. I'm personally, out of all of the things happening here, Hocus Pocus 2 is not at the top of my most excited for list. I'll definitely watch it at some point, but maybe, not whenever it first comes out, just because, wasn't really a fan. They also announced some other movies. I'll just name them here. I really don't know what they're about. There really wasn't much given besides who's working on these movies. So those are the Three Men and a Baby, Cheaper by the Dozen, and Sister Act. They'll also be doing something with here on Disney Plus in the future. So if you know of any of those things, that's exciting. But unfortunately, I cannot provide any more info because I don't know. I've heard of some of them, but not really. The other thing that was announced, here too, additional Disney Plus projects are the following. There's so many Disney Plus projects. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. It's going to be a hybrid live-action animated film. What? Rescue Rangers I know about it. I actually have a couple things from Rescue Rangers. Never seen it though. I've seen like maybe very few clips, but that's on my list to watch because like the Rescue Rangers, I'm pretty sure is also on Disney Plus, like the original one, but there's going to be a hybrid live action animated film. Sounds really, really interesting. So that will be a fun one to see. They also announced live action Pinocchio. Again, I've given my opinions about live action movies. I don't think we need it. We don't need them in live action personally. But it's going to have Tom Hanks in it. So it's okay. Like, I think that he's going to do so good in it. I just hope that it's not, like, creepy. Like, some of the live action things, I never saw Alice Through the Looking Glass because I'm like, this just looks strange. And Pinocchio's not one of my favorites either. Especially, like, if you rewatch it, like, today, it's like, oh. I'm still going to watch it for sure. Still going to watch it 100%. I don't know. I don't know. Another one which will be very interesting is another live action called Peter Pan and Wendy. So basically Peter Pan live action. I think that one will be good. I do. But it'll still be very interesting. Like, I don't know. Live actions, I like them, but I don't. So I'm just excited to see how this goes. The one like screenshot on this website looks good. The little clips they had of some of these, they look good, but we have to see the whole movie. And then there's this other one, Disenchanted, which is a sequel to the film Enchanted. Has anyone seen Enchanted before? Because I feel like not a lot of people have. I remember watching that and being so very confused, but like all of the songs, like you can see Enchanted and like some of the scenes in the songs go through my head immediately. Like I'm thinking of them right now. It's not what Enchanted is not what you think it is, but like if you haven't seen it, I'd still watch it if you want to. It has a weird vibe to it. Some parts it's like, is this even Disney? Yeah, it's pretty good though. I remember watching it years ago. Years ago. I don't know. It's a comedy princess movie. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's like not the Disney that you'd think. It was like before any of the other live action like princess movies were made. So seeing that first, it's like, huh? But like it was cute. It was different. Yes, that's also a good way to put it. It was different. I kind of want to watch it again now because I don't really remember how it ended. I just remember like very specific scenes and the songs from that. I don't know why. Like those actually, they sounded good. Sounded good. There was also announced, this is kind of like separate from Disney. The group is developing a new animated take on the favorite 20th Century Studios Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, and Night at the Museum. So those are all 20th Century Studios like movies that they're now going to make series for. They're going to be on Disney Plus. So this is going to be like a whole thing. I know the main thing we've seen on Disney Plus that wasn't Disney from the start was Simpsons. It's going to be weird going on to Disney Plus and seeing Ice Age. I remember watching Ice Age, seeing them all, good time. But for the longest time, like, those are not Disney, whatever, not Disney, not bad movies, but they're not Disney. Like, that's going to be so strange. And Night at the Museum, I'd recommend that all of the time. All of the time. Night at the Museum is so good. Such a cool movie. Well, movies. There's a couple of them. If you have not seen Night at the Museum, put that on like your family's holiday movie, your movie list to watch during your holiday break, your holiday time. It's a great family movie. It's really, really interesting. and it's a fun movie. It's a really fun movie. So I would definitely check out Night at the Museum. And that series I think will be pretty cool. I think out of all of those, I'm excited for Night at the Museum. I have seen the Diary of the Wimpy Kid movies. I might watch some of that series, but it's not going to be at the top of my list. Same with Ice Age. I feel like I kind of grew out of Ice Age, but I did watch it years ago, so I'll probably watch it at some point. But Night at the Museum for sure, I think I'll watch that as it comes out. I think that would be really good. Other things that were announced, the presentation of all of these films, they showed little previews of the following movies. The Jungle Cruise movie, the movie Cruella, which will be a live-action version of Cruella de Vil. I think that will be really cool. I don't mind them doing the live-action spin-off type things like Cruella de Vil, for example. I think that will be really, really neat. But when they just remake a movie they already did in animation and then in live-action, I just don't like it, just because they're just copying a movie they already did, but adjusting it a little bit, and sometimes the changes that were made, it's I like the original, stop, don't mess with it. And one of those kind of goes along with this next one, a prequel to The Lion King. If they make a live action Lion King 2, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I feel about that one. And then the live action Little Mermaid, which I love the Little Mermaid. Very excited to see that, how that one works out. I hope they don't change it too much. I don't want them to mess with it too much. So I'm hoping that one goes good too. And now, Walt Disney Animation Studios movies. That's our next little category here. I'm sorry, I'm throwing so much information out. So I'm sorry it's all over the place. Have I not seen the original Lion King 2? I have. But live action, that's where I'm if that makes sense. If that makes sense. But I have Lion King 1.5 on DVD, so I've seen all of those. I just don't know about them keep making live actions off of every animated movie. All right. Okay. Love 1.5. Yes. So that's another one that I feel people forget about. Now, the next movies that I have to go over are actually all new Disney Animation Studios movies. So this first one's going to be, there's a lot of information for this first one. So the next movie that Walt Disney Animation Studios has coming out is called Raya and the Last Dragon, and that will debut on Disney Plus with Premere access, and it will also be in theaters in March of 2021. So it will come out on the same day, both in theaters and on Disney Plus, because some movie theaters aren't open still and still may not be or may close at that time. So they're also doing it on Disney Plus. And Premere access for this film will be $29.99. So you're gonna have to pay for it at first. It sounds like, I don't know eventually if it'll be the other movies that have come out, like Mulan, and then eventually you won't have to pay for it anymore. I don't know how that's going to work, but I just know for sure March of 2021 it will be in theaters that are open, and you can pay to watch it on Disney Plus. Haven't seen much of the movie. I've seen the poster. Looks good. I saw the little clip kind of thing that they had going. Looks interesting. I'm excited to see what else is about. So I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to see a new Walt Disney Animation Studios movie. This one I don't think I really heard about. Encanto? I hope I'm saying that correctly. That's supposed to come out in November of next year. I don't really know what that one's about. It's just like listed on here, and I have no idea what it's about. All right. So it looks like there's 2 Walt Disney Animation Studios films coming out next year. Now, these dates, I think they could change. Like, I think they could adjust some of these. But I know for sure that Raya and the Last Dragon is coming out in March. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, hold on a second. The Pixar Animation Studios lineup is so good. So we did Disney, Lucasfilm, Walt Disney Animation Studios. Crazy time. I was most excited about the Star Wars and the Pixar lineup. So I'm so excited to talk about these. All right. Here we go. A lot of information coming, so hold on. Pixar Animation Studios revealed its upcoming slate for original series for Disney Plus and for their upcoming feature films, including a long-form animated series called Win or Lose. This is Pixar's first ever long-form animated series, which will debut exclusively on Disney Plus in February of 2023. So long time. But this will follow a middle school softball team in a week leading up to their championship game, and each episode is told from the perspective of a different character. That will be really, really interesting. We all know Pixar knows how to make us sad, how to make us happy. They know emotions, so I'll be very interested to see how this long-form animated series is with all these new characters, and like I think this will be really an interesting one. I'm excited to hear more about that, I guess, as time goes on. The next feature films, there are 2 new feature films slated for theaters in 2022. So soon-ish. I mean, 2021's like so soon, and then we'll have to just wait a year. So those movies are called Turning Red, and Turning Red is about a girl that experiences the awkwardness of being a teenager with an added twist. When she gets too excited, she transforms into a giant red panda, and that comes to theaters on March 11th of 2022. Now, that specific date could change. I can't believe they announced like a very specific date like that, but March seems to be the time of these movies. And here's just a little picture of what Turning Red looks like. The little character's so cutesy. So maybe we'll see some cool new merch with that one. She looks adorable. And then, are you ready for this? I saw this and I was like, whoa. The next movie, I believe here, 2022, it's called Lightyear. Lightyear? Buzz Lightyear? That guy? I know him. Like, that's like literally what went through my head whenever they announced that. I was like, what? So, Lightyear is the origin story of the hero that inspired the toy. The movie is about the person who Buzz Lightyear is. The movie's about the person, which they then made a toy of, which was then in the Toy Story movie. The movie's about like a real thing that they made something for, that then they made it a movie about. It's all about the merch. Right? Like, what? This is good. Like, I think this will be really cool. So then you'll watch that. You'll be watching Toy Story and understanding like how big of a deal Buzz Lightyear was. Like that he got Buzz Lightyear for his birthday. Like that whole thing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And on top of that, for the Marvel fans out there, Chris Evans, Captain America, will be voicing this character. Wow. Like, I'm reading this, I'm like, what is happening? How cool is that? So Chris Evans will voice the hero on his journey to becoming the most famous space ranger ever. So that's our description of Lightyear. Whoa. Whoa. So this is like Toy Story, like, I guess 0, and then the first Toy Story movie, and then 2. Like, whoa. Yes. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry I'm spending so much time saying wow about that one, but I think out of all the Pixar movies, that's the one I'm most excited for, just because, like, is the Pixar theory real kind of thing? The Pixar theory. What a time. Okay. The next movie, the original feature film Luca, is slated for theaters next summer. What? Luca is a celebration of friendship between a boy named Luca and his best friend Alberto during their unforgettable summer. And that is set to come out in June of 2021. A movie about friendship. 2 friends enjoying their summer break. That sounds like a really cute movie. They did actually have like a little clip, some screenshots, some photos of the movie and the animation style. I love how there's always just like a slight little difference in animation style with all the Pixar movies. And that, it sounds so cute. The little clip looked really cute, looked fun. That's it. Pixar's gonna get us in that one. And wow. Yeah. But this is what I did when I was reading all these. I was just like, okay, all right. Additional details were shared about the Disney Plus Pixar series, like the Pixar series that will be out on Disney Plus, and those are the shows Inside Pixar, Pixar Popcorn. I heard Pixar Popcorn. I'm like, what is this? Pixar Popcorn? We love popcorn here on this channel. So I was like, had to look into that one. Pixar Popcorn, I believe, actually starts in January. And that is going to be different clips. I don't want to say clips, different shorts of movies we've already seen. So there's going to be like a Toy Story one. There's going to be one for Soul and Coco and all of those things. That's so neat. So very neat. Like, I cannot wait to hear more about that. I can... I'll have to pull up the screenshot of what other things were announced for Pixar Popcorn, because they looked really, really cool. One moment. No. Yes, it is premiering in January. Yes. So there's one about Toy Story, Incredibles, Cars, Coco, Finding Dory, Toy Story 4, and Soul. Good time. Good time. Love all of those shows, all of those movies. So I'm excited to see those little shorts. I like when they do like, there's been a lot of different Toy Story shorts, and I think those will be really, really cute. I know there are many Up fans out there. There is going to be an upcoming series called Doug Days. They showed a clip of Doug Days in this whole presentation. It looks very, very cute. Even though I'm not like the biggest Up fan, it looks really, really awesome. I cannot wait to see that one. And this is the series I'm most excited for Pixar, and that is Cars. They're going to be making a Cars series. I know they've made like Mater's collection of his little series adventures, but there's going to be a full Cars series, and it is going to be about Lightning McQueen and Mater going across the country doing I don't know what yet, but that's going to be so cool. So very cool. I believe that comes out in 2022. That's going to be so cool. I cannot wait for that. It doesn't have a title yet. They're just saying like Cars series. So I'm interested to see what that will be called. And then as I mentioned before, Soul will be coming out on December 25th. And there will be a short in front of Soul, like how Pixar movies do. And that is called Burrow. So I don't know what that one's about, but I like the Pixar shorts. So we're excited to see that. Oh no, Megan B. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. We need Cars Land and Magic Kingdom. That would be very, very cool. I really want to go back to Cars Land. Disneyland sounds so awesome right now. DCA. I cannot wait to go back there one day. So very sad. A little bit more I forgot to mention about Doug Days. That will be about Doug discovers the dangers. The dangers? What? I'm kind of confused what this is saying, but he'll discover things like puppies, fireworks, and of course squirrels. So it'll just be like fun little shorts of like Doug exploring the world, I guess. And that will come out in fall of 2021. So there is a lot to come out next year. So many things. And the Cars series is fall of 2022. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, lastly here I have the Marvel updates. And then if we have any other questions or things I can answer here at the end. And then we'll get talking about Mandalorian finale craziness time. So for Marvel, the things that were announced for Marvel, these are 3 new series that will be coming to Disney+. One being called Secret Invasion, one called Iron Heart, and Armor Wars. So there's like kind of information about those, but it's mainly about like who's starring in them, so nothing super specific about those things. But as we've already heard most of these titles before, but these will also be upcoming shows and things to Disney+, and that will be WandaVision, which we know is coming out very soon. There's a whole trailer for that already out there on YouTube to see. It's also, I think you can watch the trailer if you search WandaVision on Disney+, you can watch it on there as well. There's also Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which will be really interesting too. And of course, Loki, the series. That will be awesome. There's also going to be an animated series called What If, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, I Am Groot. And then there are also going to be 2 feature films, one called Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, the 3rd Ant-Man film in the franchise. There will also be a new Fantastic Four movie, which introduces Marvel's most iconic family. Marvel Studios will also have their upcoming feature films. There's a lot of these. Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings, Eternals, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I cannot wait for the next Doctor Strange movie. I love that. Thor, Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2, Blade, Captain Marvel 2, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Those all sound so good. So many good ones. Like, a lot of them are sequels, yes, but those are really good characters. So I'm excited to hear more about them, see more of their adventures. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait for all of those things. That is everything that was announced for Disney Plus mainly, and for some theaters in the future. Wow. I am most excited, I think, for the Star Wars series, for Lightyear, the Cars series, a lot of like the Marvel ones, specifically like the holiday special, the little Groot series, and like all of the sequels, like Doctor Strange Volume 3. Like, I don't know. I cannot wait. So it seemed to me that majority of those things, the farthest the way they are is 2023, which isn't that bad. I don't think that's a lot of content for the next few years. And I mean, something else could come up. I don't know. But that, what? I just don't know what to say. Like, whenever Investor Day happened, I was like, wow. And then, of course, The Mandalorian. Still going strong on Disney Plus. I cannot wait for them to have, like, so many more, like, original shows on Disney Plus. I know I talked about that a while ago. It's like, you go on Disney Plus and it's like, okay, I've seen all the movies. The shows, it's like I watched some of them, but like there's nothing really like to binge Disney Plus, so I'm excited for that. Just to be able to put on something like that. Oh, I also wanted to mention real quick, I was freaking out about this on TikTok and on Instagram yesterday. If you go to us, I am going to be doing this all of the time now. Hold on a second. There we go. If you go to Disney Plus on whatever device it may be, click search, click Scenescapes Ambiance Collection. This is the best thing. I've been waiting for this for so long. I really enjoy the little parks channel at the Disney parks where it has like the dates and the times and the park hours and there's cutesy little music. If you love that, like I do, go to this page, or you can just search this Disney Parks Sunrise series. They're hour-long episodes. There's 3 of them. I have no idea where Hollywood Studios is. And you can watch the sunrise at the parks. And there's music going on in the background. Like, I got so many, like, DMs and comments and stuff whenever I was showing this over on TikTok and things. People were saying that they're just watching it and just crying. Like, when you miss the park so much, I know a lot of people said, like, if you're trying to fall asleep, just having this on right when you wake up in the morning, just putting it on the TV. It has the same vibe as, you know, like how people put like the fireplaces on their TV. Like if you're having people over or something, you just need like want some noise, something on in the background, just something going on, but like you don't have time to like pay attention, like watch something, if that makes sense. These are so cool. So cool. I started watching a little bit of the Magic Kingdom one. I can't wait to put the other ones on in the background. It's just so neat to me. And like I said, I have no idea where the Hollywood Studios one is. I hope they put a few more of these on here. I think seeing the sunrise and Galaxy's Edge might be kind of neat, so hopefully they'll do more of those. But wow, I thought that was so very awesome. And then there's also the fireplace one, but it's themed to Frozen. So cool. And then there's the Dory reef cam, and it's literally just like the ocean. And then every once in a while something will swim by or something will happen, but like it's not like, they're not meant for you to sit here and stare at it for 3 hours and 1 minute. It's just meant to be going on in the background. So cool. So like I cannot wait to just have these on all the time. It's a cool way to relax, even if you're just listening like to your own music and you just want something happening, some like background noise, white noise, as some people call it. Like, I thought that was so amazing they added that to Disney Plus. So very amazing. I just love it. I love it so much. So I wanted to make sure I showed that too. And then as I look at my things here, I did want to point out that one other thing I forgot to show actually recently. I got the Spirit jersey masks finally. I meant to show these in like the big haul video I did the other day, and I just didn't. They were in the washer, so I couldn't show them. I get a lot of questions about masks, so if you have any questions about them, you can throw them in the live chat here now. But I wanted to give my opinion on these. These ones are a little bit more expensive than the actual park ones, which are these. So there is a difference, as you can tell. They have like a seam going down the middle of them, but they're almost shaped more to fit your nose instead of just like the rectangle. I don't know if it's harder to hear me, but I got a large in these too, just because that's what I got in these. These are definitely a lot more stretchier, definitely a lot thinner. I think these would be better for the parks than these. These ones are a little bit thicker. They are the Spirit jersey material, which I was kind of surprised. I'm like, well, that's like thick material, but they're not that bad, surprisingly. I don't know. I always have a problem with my glasses and stuff doing this, so I like how it goes up over your nose, like it's meant to be like that, instead of, I always have like the line right here because that's just where it sits on my face. But I like the design. I think they're cool. I personally think I could have done the medium version of it. It goes like, I don't know, the fit is very interesting because it actually goes like underneath your chin. But like, there's more space to talk. Like if I was filming in this, there's more space in this to like move my mouth than in this. Would I recommend this one though? I don't know. Like I've worn them out once. It wasn't for that long of a time. These ones I wore for hours at a time. And right whenever I first got these in the mail, I put them on. I was like, this is way too big. But after wearing it now that it's been washed and everything a couple times, like, I think they're better than whenever I first opened them up. But just for comparison, this feels so much thinner. And as you can see here, it's like right underneath my eyes, where the other one was kind of cut out a little bit. I think these are a little bit stretchier than this one. These are a little bit like thinner straps. I know there is a lot to compare between the two, but I would say generally they're very similar. Just the biggest thing to note is this one is a lot thicker material than this one. This one's a lot thinner. If you're going to the parks, I'd probably do this one. There's more design to this one too, and this one's more expensive, so that's just something to note. I got both the Disneyland one and the Walt Disney World one just because I thought they were cool, and that's just like the Spirit jersey, like ink, just like this on here, so it's kind of thick little design. I don't know. Good times all around. Yeah. That's upside down. It's upside down. But I just wanted to make sure I like kind of mentioned what I thought about these, because I often get questions about these masks. So hopefully in a future video I can maybe comment more on those again, give more of my thoughts on them. So if you have any questions for that, I can always answer that in that video too. And hopefully also in that video, I can give more details on this key, which I just got in the mail yesterday. Of course, after I filmed the haul video, it showed up. And this is the From My Family to Yours key. It's very, very sparkly. So I'll make sure that I show all of the amazing details of that in a haul video. I just wanted to make sure you guys saw that I got it. So I'll definitely be doing another haul video, as I said yesterday. Haul videos like every single week. So what a time. What a time. Thank you all so much for joining me for this like little hot chocolate party time. I hope you all had a good time. I know it wasn't super like as holiday themed as originally planned, but I wanted to make sure I went over all of those shows because I think that's something super exciting. I know kind of during this time, just hanging out, watching movies, watching shows, something to look forward to. Maybe there's a show that I mentioned like you hadn't seen in a while. Maybe fun to watch this weekend. I don't know. Yeah, just thank you all so much for joining me, for chatting. Greatly appreciate all of your support. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Cannot believe. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh. You're right. What about the packages? I totally forgot those were back there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. I thought we were done. Hold on a minute. I can't believe I just totally forgot. This was planned, you know. Oh, oh yeah. Wow. Okay, I am so sorry. I'm just so excited for everything happening. Oh, okay, we're back. It's still a live stream. I want to make sure I don't like show the addresses, so I'm sorry if I'm like hiding it for a second. This one is from Henry. How cute. Let me open it. Oh, I like the nice festive. Oh, I almost showed it. I like the nice festive envelope. Yes. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm like opening down here. I just don't want anything to be shown that doesn't want to be, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this card is so cool. I have not seen this one before. It says, wait for it. I love the new characters. Got little hidden Mickeys right there. And it says, wait for it again. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. I need to like start displaying all the cards all around. That is so adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. And then there's also a letter in here. Oh, thank you so much, Henry, for the very kind letter. He said that he also sent pictures of his room and his display, which is so very cool. Like, there's a really awesome Mickey display. Oh, and whoa, look at the display case. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I love getting to see all of your displays. Like, there's so many really cool Disney items out there, and seeing all the ways that you guys display them too. Oh, it's just so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. These are so... Oh, they're so very nice. Thank you so much, Henry, for the very kind letter. All the pictures are so cool. The card is beautiful. Oh, I greatly, greatly appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas. You guys are so sweet. Oh my goodness. And then the next thing, there's one more little envelope here to open before we actually end the live stream this time. I'm all over the place today. There's so many exciting things. This is an envelope here from Cindy. Oh, I love all of the little Mickeys, little stamps, little stickers on it. Oh my gosh. I always worry about like cutting something. Whenever I do like the mail videos, I'm always like so very careful. So it like cuts around a lot because I'm like, ugh. Okay. Oh, we have our little note. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. She sent the newest park maps brochures. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, we have this really cutesy paperclip little alien. That's so cute. That's just like we were just talking about all those movies. Oh, and then we have our little goodies here. Oh my goodness. My goodness. All of your handwriting, everyone who has like sent letters, sent mail, the handwriting is so good. The stickers are so cutesy. And the cards you guys find, like I was literally just saying that with this one too. Like the cards you guys find, so very cutesy. Thank you so much. I love to display all of your cards all around. I'm going to put these up here after the live stream. So very cute. Thank you so very much. Let me set these. So many things. Okay, here are our maps. Love the guide maps. These are the new ones from right now. So I actually don't have any of these maps yet. We have the Festival of the Holidays. Oh, this one's really pretty. The Magic Kingdom one with the ears. Hollywood Studios. Runaway Railway. Oh my gosh, like I cannot wait to look at these. Like these maps are very different because of like the difference, like they're like kind of pushing mobile ordering more and all of the different information about the parks. Like the maps, I feel like they change pretty frequently. So it's just very, very cool. I also love getting to see all the artwork on the front too. Okay, here we go. Animal Kingdom, looking beautiful. Oh, this is the Flower and Garden one. Ooh. The Studios one before the masks, yes. Oh, whoa, the 20th Animal Kingdom. I loved when they did that logo. I got the jumbo pin of that logo. Oh, so cool. So very cool. And our little booklet for Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden is one of my favorite festivals. Oh, they're so cutesy. And they have little stickers in them. I've kept all my little books from whenever I went to those, but I did not get to go this time. So that was very exciting. Thank you. And there's also a couple more things here. Lastly, oh, this is the Festival of the Holidays little book for Epcot showing all of the different foods also available around World Showcase. Oh my gosh, I miss Epcot. I miss all the parks so much. There's also, there's so many maps. The Incredible Summer map. Wait, what is this one? What is this one? Play the magic of Disneyland game, McDonald's. This is an old map. Whoa, wait. What? Old McDonald's map. What? That is so from the restaurant years ago. Whoa. See, seeing this, I don't know, I think this is so very cool. The old logos, the old fonts and styles. Look at all the Mickeys on the back. And even the map of Disneyland. Like, there's no Galaxy's Edge. Like, there's no... Wow. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes to that map. Wow! That is so cool. Oh my gosh. And then, wait, is this... What? Check out this old McDonald's bag. Country Bear Jamboree. What? This is so cool. Look at all those old logos on there and the characters. That is so awesome. Oh my goodness. It's from when the movie came out. I'm going to slide. I always slide all of like the fan mail, like letters and pictures and things like in like binders, so like none of the stuff gets like wrinkled and stuff. So I'm going to definitely put those in there too. And our last little item is in some really cute little Disney paper. I don't know what's going on with the brightness. The snow. The sun is coming in. Country Bears. Yes. It's the Incredibles summer button. I love the park buttons. They're so very cool. Oh, this kind of like fits along with like all the shows and things we were talking about today, are all these cool items. Thank you so much, Henry and Cindy, for sending those over. I greatly appreciate it. That is so very awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are the sweetest. I do not have that pin. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Guys. Okay. I don't know like how to end this now. Thank you all so much for being here. I am still going to talk about The Mandalorian real quick. So if you'd like to stick around to hear some of that, it will be spoilers. So if you have watched it, stick around. If you're leaving for now, thank you all so much for being here, chatting. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Have a very Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. Stay safe. All of the things. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. Yes, thank you all so very much. All right, I'm going to give it 1 minute here, and then I'm going to jump into Mandalorian. So if you do not want to hear anything about the Mandalorian Season 2 finale spoilers, I would leave now. I'm not trying to kick you guys out, but I don't want you to get spoiled if you do not want to. Because I don't know if I ever told you guys, I got spoiled on my way to see Force Awakens. I remember I was going to the movie theater. There were, I don't even know how many hours before Force Awakens. It was before you could do reserved seating. We sat outside the movie theater for hours, and as we were pulling into the parking lot, like about to go wait in line for hours, I saw a spoiler about Han Solo. I lasted that whole day, except for whenever we pulled in the parking lot. Right when we got to the theater, about to watch it, I got spoiled. And it was so sad, because in the whole movie, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's over. And yeah, wow, that was just very sad. Spoiling is just not fun. So, all right, here we go. spoiler time, Mandalorian Season 2. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping to hear from some people in the chat. What did you think? What happened? What happened? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? I did put some spoilers out on TikTok because I just I couldn't. That was insane. The last 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tell us. Okay. I'm watching it. I go sit on the couch. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Watching it. I'm like, okay. This is gonna end. This is gonna end. Like, this better not be a cliffhanger. It's going through. I'm like, okay. You know, our little action scene. We're all good. Last 10 minutes. X-Wing comes around. I wanted to scream. What? I'm sitting there watching it. I see the X-Wing. I'm literally just like, wait a second. What is happening? Jedi gets off the X-Wing. I see him walk off the X-Wing, and I literally was screaming. If you look at my TikTok video, I also posted over on Instagram stories. I was shaking. Luke Skywalker slicing the Dark Trooper. What? That if you watch the side-by-side Darth Vader in Rogue One and Luke in Chapter 16, identical scenes, so good. So insane. I'm sorry I'm freaking out, but this is what I was doing all day yesterday, just freaking out, because Luke walks in, coming in, he's gonna get the kid. He's gonna get Grogu, his name. Now I can finally say it, because I was so worried about spoiling it for people. Grogu, he's coming to get Grogu. What a guy. And then he walks in there, and Mando's like, see, kid, see, this is it. And then Mando takes his helmet off. What? For the kid? There's such a dad moment going on. I didn't know what was happening. And then R2-D2 comes around the corner. I literally just talked about how much I love R2-D2. I have never cried for a movie. Never cried for a movie. Never cried for a show. Whenever that episode ended, there were tears in my eyes. The tears never came down, but they were there, and I was shaking. That was the most insane episode of something I have seen. Connecting all the movies together like that, it was just whoa, what is happening? And then he leaves with Luke, and that's it. That's the end of the episode. I know I just screamed for 5 minutes. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the live chat right now. What did you think? Did you scream? Did you cry? I don't know. It was such a time. Crying, yes. Scary time. Yes. That's my summary of it. I don't know what just happened. And then of course there was an end credit scene. If you missed it, make sure to go watch it. Boba Fett gets his revenge. So cool. And then they announced the thing for next year. Now I want to hear also your opinions on this. So the last scene, Boba goes in to Jabba's, gets his revenge. Fantastic. Still shaking, still freaking out. And then the title comes up, The Book of Boba Fett. I'm like, what is this? What is this? And then it says coming December of 2021. I'm scared. Is Boba Fett going to take over The Mandalorian? Or is it going to be a whole nother show? The last article that I read, roughly most people believe that the Book of Boba Fett is going to be a separate show. I personally hope that it's a separate show. I do not think that it should take over The Mandalorian at all, because there's still a lot of stuff about Mando that, like, we need to hear about, because Mando still has the Darksaber. So, like, there could totally just be an episode of them going back to, like, Mandalorian taking over. Like, there's still a plot to the Mandalorian, but, like, there's still stuff happening. So I hope they don't totally just, like, forget about that for a bit and then just start talking about Boba Fett. Like, as much as I'd like to hear about Boba Fett, like, I am so excited for this, but, like, ugh. So what do you think? Do you think that the Book of Boba Fett is going to be season 3 of The Mandalorian, or is it going to be a whole separate show? I think it could be either. Like, I don't know, but just the more articles and stuff I read, most people think that it's a separate show, but it's coming out at the same time as season 3 would. So, like, it'd be weird that they're coming out at the exact same time as season 3 of The Mandalorian, because they did confirm, also in the announcements that I went over, they also confirmed that there will be season 3 and season 4 of The Mandalorian. I don't know. Most people are saying separate show. There's also a lot that could still happen with the child. But at the same time, no, because we all know, like, Luke takes Grogu with him, obviously, to go train him. Who else is he training? Ben Solo, Kylo Ren. There's the whole craziness of that. So, spooky time. Like, lining up the timelines of how old everyone is and everything. I don't want to overanalyze it, but questions. Now, the good thing is this show ended, it wasn't a cliffhanger. It was a heartwarming, bittersweet moment. So I'm really happy that we don't have to wait a year in a super intense, crazy cliffhanger. But now the longer I think about it, the more questions I have. But again, maybe I'm overanalyzing it. But season 3 will fast forward to whenever Grogu is trained and older. That would be interesting. I'm just very interested. Mando, yeah, Mando did say that he will see Grogu again. He will see the child again. So I definitely think, I don't think it's over. Like, I don't think we're done with Mando. I hope we're not. Like, I really like the characters that we met, and I hope that they don't just like forget about that and move on to Boba Fett. I think that'd be weird, personally. So yeah, that's my thoughts on The Mandalorian. That's my thoughts on The Mandalorian. What a show. Season 2 was definitely better. I had a really hard time getting into the first season because it's kind of like, what's going on here? But season 2 picked up real quick. Very good. If you haven't seen any of it, I know some people said they're just sticking around to listen. I mean, I'd recommend watching it. I think it's a cool series. If you have seen the original movies and stuff, like, I don't know, it's just when they all start to connect to each other, like, I'm starting to get Marvel vibes where everything kind of interlocks with each other. It's very, very cool. Yeah, so they are going to make the season 3 is coming out next year of The Mandalorian. Oh, it is, but there are so many shows, as I mentioned earlier, that are coming out before that. So it's just, all these timelines they're going to be insane. So very insane. So thank you for listening to my freak out of the finale. If you'd like to see more of me freaking out, check out my Instagram story or my TikTok. There was a lot of freaking out on those two. It was a lot of fun. Man. Oh man, cannot wait. As you guys can see, the sun is coming in and now there's a weird reflection and stuff. So I think We're now at 1 hour and 30 minutes, the longest live stream. What a time. What a time. Thank you all so much for joining me, as I said before. It's very appreciated. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hope you all have a great weekend. Merry Christmas. And I will see you guys on Monday. I did want to throw in here real quick. I will not be posting on Christmas Day. I'm not sure about Christmas Eve yet, but I'll get into more information about that next week. So just stay tuned for that. Just note that there won't be a video for sure on Christmas because it's family time, holiday time. So have a great weekend. Do what you love and do what makes you happy. Thank you all so much. Bye.